Hey, welcome back to Rick's Diecast Racing, home of Comet Tail Raceway. If you're watching last season's champion there, he just took himself a victory lap. We are bringing you this special video. This is kind of going to be a uncut, a kind of a rough little deal here. I'm not going to do much editing with it. So I had some people ask me about doing a little bit of behind the scenes. So I'm going to do a little behind the scenes and also do a teaser for our next season's race coming up. Hopefully y'all will get excited about it. Start off with a little tour here at the starting line of the Comet Tail Raceway. As you can see, there's some stars up here. I'm just going to show you some things that normally you don't see in the course of the video. You can see a comet, as this is the Comet Tail Raceway. Going down this first straight, there's another comet, picture of another comet. We got Saturn deflated over there. You don't hold there very well. Then you start to see some billboards. We have Diecast Racing News billboard. These guys were great. I'm telling you what, I loved it when they used to do this Diecast Racing News. They actually put my videos, some of my early videos up on and give me some nice plugs. They do that for a lot of the smaller channels and the bigger channels for that matter. But boy, they were instrumental in getting me started. Or I actually got started, but instrumental in keeping me motivated, I guess you could say, and getting some publicity. And some of you viewers probably came over from seeing that on the Diecast Racing News. They actually helped me coin the track name. My track name for the original track was Kitchen Nightmare, which we will get into a little bit more later. Then we come on down here and you got Solomon's Customs. If I mispronounce that, Eric, I apologize if you happen to watch this video. He's the one that made my starting gate for me. Really great guy. Check him out on Facebook. He's got a lot of good deals if you're going to do this diecast racing. You just want to have some fun with it, or if you want to make videos, whatever. Check him out. He's got a lot of good stuff over there. Then we can come on down here. This is the Killer Straight that you hear me talk a lot about in the track. And then you come down here and you got the old Mickey D's I put in this season, since all the cars seem to be stopping there anyway. And we got another, whoa, that's up close and personal. You got some planets here hanging up. And I'm not going to walk back up in there too much, but you can see, oops, I just stepped on something. How about that? You got the third straightaway going down into the final set of curves. You got Earth there, or the moon there. My daughter painted that one, along with the Earth, which is right there. You see them in the videos every once in a while, so don't go by too fast. And you got the final straightaway here. It comes on down to the finish line. You got our first 3 seasons champion, and you just seen our last season champion just make a little run across here. And you can see some billboards I just stuck down there. Hopefully I'm going to get some more decorations in here, and eventually I'd like to get an actual finish line put in. But that's a ways to go yet. But you can see the little garages there, and this is kind of the setup that we have here. You can see I got some lighting set up, and I got 3 sets of lights set up. That's a little bright, I apologize. But that's pretty much the outlay of the track. Gives you a little bit of a different perspective of it than what you see on, sometimes it goes through really fast. And for those of you who've been around for a while, you definitely have seen this track many times, and you probably all know all about it. For those of you who haven't, well, now you've seen it. And now we're going to walk on over here. It's going to be a little dark for a minute, folks. I'm sorry. This is going over to my workstation, and I have backdrops here that are set up. And I pull them down to give me some more light when I need it. But what I want to show you over here, this is, excuse the mess, this is my cluster of a work desk. This is where all the magic happens, I guess you could say, all the behind the scenes stuff, where I keep track of the cars and whatnot, keep track of all the points. But what I really want to get to is this right here. This is some homemade track holders that or car holders that I've made. And what you're looking at here is actually Season 1 cars. I ran 60 cars in Season 1, and the track's name was Kitchen Nightmare. And I'm going to take a little break here in just a second after I show you these cars. I'm going to show you, for those of you who haven't been following me for very long, you will see Kitchen Nightmare was really a nightmare. And you'll actually get to see how far we've actually come in just a short period of time. I've only been making videos for about 6 months or so. And for me, I think I've done pretty good. You know, I've definitely improved a lot, as you will see here in just a second. Let's take a look at those videos and check them out. And if you like, you can go back and watch season 1 anytime on YouTube. It's there waiting for you to go back and watch. I appreciate the views. Let's go check out a couple quick races. Boys, they're off. Off to a slow start. White Hot goes down the track. She's at the first straightaway. Getting ready to head into the first turn. Bloodsucker falling in behind. Is really losing ground on her. The first turn, here goes. White Hot is ill. Oh, White Hot's losing control. Oh, bounces off of a rail. Goes down off the track. No, 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 no. What a terrible wreck. Oh my God, look at that wreck. Oh no. And Bloodsucker's down in the last corner is going to get an easy victory. Not even paying attention to that her daughter went off the track. Oh, that's just cold. Versus Banana Ram on the outside. And here we go. I think we're going, there we go. And Banana Ram out to a fast little lead right there. Oh, he spins out right there, and Smiley's going to come up and hit him from behind, and that's going to take him off the track, and Banana Ram is going to get an easy win. Okay, folks, what you just watched there was the first race of Season 1 and the last race of Season 1 that we had down there in the old Kitchen Nightmare. Like I said, it's kind of fun going back and watching it, just seeing how much I've added on and how much I've improved, or at least I think I've improved. Anyway, what we're going to do, since Season 1 was such a cluster, I don't feel that most of these cars here got a fair shake. So guess what? We're going to go back, we're going to race them again. We're not going to race all 60 cars. We're going to go with the usual format that I've been having for the last 2 seasons, 3 seasons, whatever. And we're going to pick 8 cars today. And then after that, we're going to pick 2 more cars every time after every race. They'll be the new ones coming in. We're going to pick the 8 today so you can watch how I pick them and get to see which first 8 cars will be competing. I have a random generator down here that we're going to do via the old phone. It's going to be kind of messed up, the numbers, but you'll be able to see it. But what we're going to do is I'm going to actually do the drawings before every race. I'm going to do them and post them on Facebook about a day or 2 before the actual video comes out. So if you haven't subscribed to us over on Facebook, go ahead and check us out over there on Facebook, Rick's Diecast Racing. And I don't do Instagram or anything like that. So if you guys ever want to share any of my videos, or feel free to promote me on Instagram for me, because I don't do that, and I'd like to have more people watching this. It's not that I'm trying to become a money maker or anything like that. I just like to see how many people I can get to actually enjoy my videos, and maybe I can use it to help promote some of the other tracks that are coming out. Maybe I'll never get that big. Maybe I will. Who knows? But y'all don't want to sit here and listen to me ramble a whole lot. So let's get on and pick our first 8 races, our first 8 race cars for the upcoming season, shall we? We're going to come down here, and as you'll see, they're all numbered. I don't know if you guys can see that, but there's a 1. Anyway, they're all numbered. You can barely see them. There's a 3, 4, 5, so on and so forth. So we're going to do this. We're going to hit the old start button down here, and then we're going to hit stop. Car number 23 is going to be our first contestant in the new season. So we're looking at 21, 22, 23 will be the Blue Phantom. He will be our first car coming in. And let's see if we can see exactly what he is here. This may not work too well. 2019 Grand Cross. I don't remember too much from him from season 1, but we'll see what he does here at the Comitel. Well, let's do this again. That's car number 1. Car number 2 will be 52, which will be Roger Dodger. This guy right here. Check him out. He will be car number 2. And he's a Charger, I can tell you that. A 1970 Charger. Alright, that's car number 2. So there's your first 2 cars. And we'll hit start here and stop. Car number 3. That's going to be Croc Rod. We're going to have this guy in here. He was actually a pretty decent car, and the first looks like he's kind of bent. I don't know about this, guys. Yeah. Yeah, his axles are bent. We're gonna, Croc Rod, sorry, you were eliminated. You were not going to race. You can kind of check him out. I'm sure you guys have seen a car like him before, but he took one too many tumbles. As you can see, he's all bent up. He took one too many tumbles off the Kitchen Nightmare. He was actually a pretty good car. He made it through a few races. Sorry about that, Croc Rod. And stop. And stop. Again, I said stop. 13. Car number 13. We'll go down here, and that's going to be Hannah. Hannah will be racing. Now my daughter's going to love this. This is her boyfriend's car. One of the very first cars that I got. Her boyfriend bought this for me. And he will be racing back in our replay of season 1. Hannah, you know, Hannah's a Porsche. I can't tell. 96 Porsche. A 96 Porsche. Good looking car. And stop. Hold on, folks. We're having technical difficulty here. Car number 50. Car number 50. Well, how about that? We skipped a number. We went from 49 to 51. So we're going to go on up here. We're just going to pick him out. Car number 51. How about that? I don't want to keep you guys too long and do a bunch of numbers here. So we're going to do this. Car number 50 is only one. Not for sure what he is here. It's a Celica of some sort. Pikes Peak Celica. 97. He ought to be a pretty good car on this track. This kind of car seems to do real well. And stop. 43. Car number 43. We got 4 more to go, folks. Bear with me here. Car number 43 is Pitch Black. Pitch Black. And Pitch Black is a 2019 TX Taxi. Whatever the heck that's supposed to mean. But you can see him. We can get you a good look at him. Alright. Let's do this again. And stop. Car number 2. Our second car. Oh. White Hot. White Hot. This is my daughter's car, so she's going to be back in it with her, along with her boyfriend. How about that? White Hot making its debut, its return, in the 1996 Porsche Sierra. That is White Hot. 2 more cars. 2 more cars to start us off. Car number 2. We just did that one. 56. Car number 56. 53, 55, and 56 would be Surfing Safari. No, we're not going to do that one. That car will not make it down. There's Surfing Safari for you. Sorry. But not going to put him in because he will not make it down the track very well. I've ran some of those before on here. They're kind of a cluster. And stop. Car number 40. Car number 40. Smiley. Car number 4 is Smiley. 40, I mean. There's Smiley. It's the old Pictionary car. I'm sure many of you have seen these around. It's just a Mattel car. Don't say what kind. It's a Pro Stock. 2010 Pro Stock. Last car. Last car, folks. Here we go. It's car number 29. Car number 29 is going to be Gigabyte. Gigabyte. This car was a pretty good car on the track, actually. It surprised me. I don't know what it's going to do here at the Comitel, but it was a pretty good car. It's a 2017 Cyber Speedster. You can't read it because of the glare off my phone. But there we go, folks. There's our first 8 cars that will be competing in season number 4 or 5, whatever this is. I have to look. Anyway, guys, I'm glad you joined us here. Like I said, you can check us out over on Facebook, as we'll be drawing 2 new cars after every race. I will not post them until I will post the race on Facebook on Mondays. Tuesdays, I put it out on Facebook, and then on Wednesdays, I will put the drawings out on there. So the Thursdays will be the next race, so on and so forth. So if you can figure out what I'm trying to say there, what I'm doing, great for you. If not, you'll catch on. Hey, anyway, guys, I really appreciate you tuning in here. I'm going to go back and make me, since I'm taking a little time off of recording. The first race will actually be 1 week from tonight. I will be putting it out there. I'm going to make up some more car holders for Season 2. Is their Season 2, that's about all further I've gotten with them. So I'm going to take a little bit of time so I can make some more car holders and try to get more organized. Yeah, don't look like I'm organized. Once again, folks, until next time, happy racing, and thanks for joining. I really appreciate each and every one of you that tune in to watch my videos. We have a lot of fun.